Wait, are you really just gonna wear a Fanta shirt?
Yes, because it's the color of an eggplant.
Oh, well, look at there.
Eggplanta shirt.
You look good.
I just want to eat your necklace. They look like Skeeter Skittles.
You weren't supposed to say anything. We were gonna see if anybody else noticed.
In my face. Hey guys, welcome back to another
Wait.
edition of us sitting in front of our shower curtain.
It's not a shower curtain, by the way. It's actually a regular curtain.
Oh!
Oh, that was so fake.
Ooh, I want you. I don't know if I need you, but
You do.
to find out. Chicken cherry cola.
Cullen cleaned up the house today.
Can turn a hoe into a housewife.
What?
Welcome back to another bi-weekly update. I swear, I think once we get closer to the very end, we'll do weekly updates. Right now,
Since we'll have so much more time than we do now.
Right now, everything's just kind of like chilling.
26 to 27 week update this week. It's crazy. And this is the last week of the second trimester.
Oh, we're going to Traces.
So after Friday, it will be the third trimester.
We had a conversation with Austin about this too, I think. Was it Austin? About trimesters? There's 3 of them. Why is it a trimester? It would be a trimester. It should be a mester. There's 3 mesters.
No, he explained it and it made perfect sense and you were like, oh, I'm so dumb. Why did I think that?
No, he understood what I was saying
yes,
though.
but he explained it and was like, if you're saying it's like a trimester, there's 3 of them. It's one of them. It's one of the trimesters.
You're in the second trimester. Shouldn't you just be in the second mester?
No, your pregnancy is divided up into 3. This is a trimester. This is a this whole thing is one part, and then this is a trimester, a third of it. This is a trimester, a third of it, and this is a trimester, a third of it.
Pregnant women are ridiculous.
The size of the baby is. That's your cue.
Oh.
The size of the baby is
an eggplant.
I love that you started laughing. You started laughing fake, and then you really started laughing at
Okay,
yourself.
I just realized, like, I cracked myself up.
Okay. You're so weird.
I didn't even think about that either.
What, the crack?
Yeah, the crack. But I've been wanting to do this ever since I thought of eggplant. Like, what if eggs grew on plants? That would be a big baby, kind of, sort of.
No,
that's about the size.
The eggplant's a lot bigger. She's the size of we always put them in the fridge and so
Whoa,
they get all like
careful now.
hot. I mean, they get all steamy.
What are you doing to my eggplant?
She's about 14 inches
That's a big
according
eggplant,
to
though.
technical measurements. Well, that's not a foot. Like a foot is a ruler. It's probably about,
I know, but that was the long. You should have seen 6 inches, 12 inches. Yeah.
And so there's like two more to
inches.
go.
This was the biggest eggplant they had too.
Yes.
And what do you do with these things? Like, it's gross.
Eggplant Parmesan.
Ugh.
14 inches and about 2 pounds.
Dulce.
That's a lot of pounds. I mean, remember when we were like, and she's at like 3 ounces.
Like a lime.
Remember? And we thought the lime was huge.
Huge.
Now we got an eggplant. Development in the baby this week. The baby's taste buds are very developed now, with more taste buds than she'll ever actually have outside the womb, which is weird. Like, why does she need them right now? It says, need a taste test. If you eat some spicy food, your baby will be able to taste the difference in the amniotic fluid, but keep in mind, you'll have different meal times, with hers about 2 hours after yours. Some babies even respond to that spicy kick by hiccuping. You said the other day, do you think she hiccups because...
Yeah, she's been hiccuping a lot.
Yes, she does. She hiccups like at least probably twice a day. Next is weight gain. And I think last time I told y'all I was up 3.8 pounds or something like that.
I think last time I told you I was up about 15 pounds,
Yeah,
something
something
like
like that. For week 26, I honestly don't know. We were at the beach and so I wasn't weighing at the beach. As of week 27, I was up exactly 4 pounds. So that's not too much from the previous time. So I'm good with that.
Whoop!
The next question is about movement. What you know about that?
That girl was kung fu fighting. Do-do-do-do-do-do. She was fast as lightning.
They don't want the whole song.
He was kicking this morning.
Yeah, you actually felt her for the most that you've ever felt
Well,
her.
and I talked about this in the daily vlog tomorrow if y'all watch it. Now it's crazy how it's progressed, because the first week, or the first couple weeks, it was like, I don't know, you got gas? But now it's like, you got gas, you don't got gas. And I know when you do. You know, it's like one of those, like, I feel the kick. I know it's her. Like,
Yeah.
And Saturday morning, we were laying there, and she was spooning me. Not the baby, but Katie. I just kept feeling this boom, 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 boom,
And you're back.
I know. I was like...
Yeah, you felt it. And you felt her hiccup.
Yeah.
For the first time in this past week, so that was exciting.
Felt like an extra heartbeat in there.
It's like just rhythmic tapping. It's cool too because I remember like a week ago or 2 weeks ago you were asking me, you're like, are you sure that you're feeling her now and it's not just gas? And I was like, no, I definitely know now. So but now you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like from the outside you can tell. There's still, I mean there's occasional times where I'm like, it's something light and I'm like, oh, I don't know what that was. But there, you definitely know when it's her.
You hadn't broke the Doppler out in a long time.
And I've been very thankful for that. There was like, even when we were at the beach, there was a day where I was like, oh, I'm not feeling her as much. What is the deal with this? I've seen a couple other people say something about how they've started having like minor, short, small Braxton Hicks contractions. And I'm not sure if I've actually had those or if it's just when she moves. Like the other day, we were sitting on the couch and I told you to feel it. And I was like, feel that hard knot.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if it's actually that or if it's when she moves. And like sometimes I can feel when it gets into some sort of position where it's like she's pushing her butt out or something. So I don't know if I'm actually experiencing those or if that's what it is. Because it's not, one, it doesn't last too long, but it gets really hard. You can like feel a ball. And two, it doesn't seem like it's my whole uterus. I don't know. Did you feel this morning when you were feeling her that all of a sudden then she like rolled or something and it got hard?
Yeah, she was doing the stanky leg.
That's totally what it was. Next is sleep, and my sleep is still good. I've started the past like week or two for the first time kind of, I have to make sure that I get situated before I could just kind of lay and prop my leg and whatever, but I gotta make sure I get it just right, and like I can't lay there without a pillow at all.
And you gotta get that one that I got you for Mother's Day is already like this flat. It started off like this and now it's like, she's like, I need a thicker pillow now, a couple more pillows.
Well, because I can't lay on my side. I like to lay with, not on my stomach, but sort of on my stomach with my leg propped up. And that pillow doesn't get my leg up high enough anymore. I've started having the kind of pregnancy dreams again. There was a little while where they weren't as intense, but lately.
Oh, she had one where the little baby ripped her stomach open, pulled her head out, and I was like, no, get her back in! Get her back in! And you're like, she can't go back in!
I was like, you can't push her back in once she's breathing air. What do I do? And so I was like, I'm only 27 weeks. She can't come out yet.
There was like blood everywhere.
No, it's not. It was not that dramatic.
She had like fangs and little gremlin eyes.
Okay, you made it sound dramatic. In my dream, I was just like, okay, well, I guess I'll just pull her out. And I pulled her out. She was really cute. I could actually see her face, like, clearer than anything else in the dream. And we ended up, like, taking her, and I won't tell the whole dream because it was random. Like, I had to go get flowers first before we took her to the hospital. I was like, no, I have to get her flowers. It was really strange, but she ended up being fine and everything was good. So
Fun fact, nobody can ever remember how their dreams start.
Symptoms. So as far as symptoms go, I would say I've started noticing a little bit more, like I just feel bigger inside, like not as much, I mean, not like, oh my gosh, I look so big, but the way I feel inside, I can actually feel pressure on my lungs, and like if sometimes when she gets in a weird position, I can like feel her under my ribs. When I eat a big meal, breathing after that is interesting. I was at work the other day and a girl I work with was like, are you okay? Because I was just sitting there and I was like, I can't sit up because I can't breathe. One of the things I was reading about this week, my uterus has gone from the size of a soccer ball in the past like month before that to a basketball, which that seems really big.
That's crazy.
Like inside of there is a whole basketball.
Congrats to Germany, by the way.
They
won in the World Cup.
Good for them.
Soccer ball.
What does that have to do with anything? But yeah, congrats to y'all if you're from Germany. Imagine having like a basketball inside of your stomach, which I looked down and I was like, it doesn't look like a basketball, but you think about it, goes
inside
like
and back,
all the way
around,
back and smushes your organs and stuff. I've had like my feet will randomly get a little bit swollen sometimes, but it hasn't been bad at all. Next question is what you miss. Again, like we say every time, I don't miss anything enough to not be pregnant. I might miss like just completely laying on my stomach, but I've been able to, I'm very thankful that it really hasn't bothered me that much. And of course, Jimmy John's.
Oh, she misses Jimmy John's. I miss being able to just put you in a box and push you down the stairs.
Did you do that a lot?
No, but I'm like, I
miss.
miss.
Be careful?
I miss like going crazy in the vlogs and like not having to worry about it. But now I'm like, oh, I can't do that karate kick move.
I'm very thankful for that. I'm enjoying my peace for a minute. Like, you can't scare me. You can't push me down the stairs.
That's what I'm saying. I miss like doing all those crazy vlogs that we used to do.
Yes. Cravings and aversions.
You want some apple juice? I'll go get it for you right
the
now.
Apple juice still.
I've gotten her like 4 gallons of apple juice in the past week.
We need to go back. We need to get another one of those big, huge ones because it's getting.
We need to get our Costco or Sam's membership renewed.
Oh yeah.
That's going to be a major plus when we have a kid.
Yes. Really more sweet things than salty things. This might have gone with symptoms, which I'm kind of backtracking, but it's something that kind of goes on the list the further along you get that I haven't really talked about much. Question about whether you have any stretch marks yet and what your belly button is doing. I don't think I have any stretch marks yet, luckily, and fingers crossed, like, oh, stay away, I don't want them. And the belly button thing, it's really, I don't think my belly button's gonna pop out because it's really deep. I have a deep belly button anyway, and she's so low. I feel like all the bigness is down below.
That Indian shot you really deep.
It did. Gross. I just want to scratch.
She found lunch in her boobins. Jeez.
Anyway, sorry, moving on. Best moment this week.
Feeling the baby.
I hope you get to feel her more and more because...
Well, that's the best moment is like feeling her more and more and knowing it's her.
Yes.
You know?
Because, like, you felt her at, what, like 24 weeks or something? And then you didn't feel her again at all till, like, last week. You felt her one time.
Yeah, now it's like, I know it's her and not you about to take a grumpy.
Okay. But the thing is, whenever she's moving, once you... Even if I put my hand on her, she stops moving. And so it's like, okay, well, that didn't help. So I think it's the times you felt her has been like in the morning, if you're just laying there and you just kind of sit there for a while and she doesn't really know that you're actually trying to feel
She
for
always
her.
runs or hides whenever I try.
Or I was thinking that and then I was like, or she just feels comforted because we're touching her. And so she's like, oh, okay, I'll be still now.
Okay.
Maybe she'll do that when she comes out. Like, you just touch her and she'll be still. That would be good.
She'll go to sleep when we want her to. Everything.
Yeah, she's going to be the perfect child,
She's going to come out potty trained.
Oh, picking out the crib.
Oh, yeah.
That was really exciting.
Speaking of picking out the crib, be sure to tune in for tomorrow's episode of Baby League. We picked out the crib and some other furniture for the nursery.
Was really exciting.
Yes.
We're a little bit afraid, though, that it might not get here in time for her.
We'll find out all that information
We'll
tomorrow.
talk about all that. So stay tuned. Go subscribe to Baby
Links
League.
below.
Ready.
Check it out.
It comes out Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. Central Time.
Y'all kill that video. That's like a big step. Like, we just got a crib. Well, why do they call them cribs? Why don't they call them a baby bed?
Next is what you're looking forward to. Ooh, I know.
I know.
What?
We'll say it together.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
4D ultrasound. Yes! I was afraid you were going to say something else. Yes, 4D ultrasound is coming this coming Tuesday, a week from today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
That'll be.
We'll have another one then. We'll have another update then in a week. We won't wait 2 weeks this time.
We'll try not to make you wait 2 weeks unless it's just crazy and we get home really late or something. But we'll try to do an update next Tuesday.
Follow us on Instagram because there may be a picture up on Instagram next week.
I hope she does good. I know some people have had to like go back again because the baby's covering their face or like they won't turn right or something.
Yeah.
So let's hope she does well and she lets us see her little face.
Ah!
That's really exciting.
That's it, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching another bi-weekly, weekly update on these things. This is crazy. Like, we've done this for 27 weeks.
I know.
Like, well, not really 27
Well, we started at 6 weeks.
Yeah, we started at 6 weeks.
When I think
and
back
here
to
we
that,
are.
I'm like, we told y'all at 6 weeks? That's really early.
Yeah.
But I mean, we had a reason to.
Right.
So
So thank y'all for joining us on the journey. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, so you can follow us to the end of the journey, and then
I don't guess there's really an end.
to the next process.
I was gonna say till the end of this season. And
Stay
then
tuned for season 2.
Stay tuned for season 2 when she's here.
We should do a belly shot. What do you say?
It's kind of big.
You want a belly shot? Click like. Click the like button and we'll give you a belly shot.
It makes me a little anxious.
Oh, I feel some likes coming in. Ooh. Ooh.
Where are they putting them? We will be back to regular daily vlogs tomorrow with footage from Monday and Tuesday. And don't forget to check out Baby League tomorrow and check out the crib that we got.
Oh, kill them. CYOTFS. Get you on the flip side.
I can read your mind, and I am seeing all these things between the lines. is it possible that's what you mean to do? 'Cause I just can't believe it's only me. I know you feel it too, that you're the one for me. It doesn't get better now, can I still believe? Even though we said we're taking it slow, we'll see where it goes. I already know